Hi, it's Jen again. I just wanted to touch on some of the stages that you go through when you're faced with a chronic illness. I can speak only for myself, but I started out obsessed with searching to find out what was wrong with me, and I think that is a normal response when you've got kids in a family and you're trying to be the healthiest you can be, and you're just freaked out about all the symptoms that you don't know the cause for. But you can take that a little too far, and I did that. The amount of things that I found that matched what I had was crazy. Thankfully, I didn't bring that list to the doctor with me all the time. I've heard stories of some people that do, and that will really turn your doctors off. You can lose physicians because they think you're just some internet junkie, crazy person that's not even sick, and it's hard enough when you really are sick. So there is good information on the internet for when you've got a confirmed diagnosis for something. It's not a good place to go to self-diagnose. So that's one thing. You'll also really start irritating your family when you start printing off all this stuff and saying, "Oh, do you think I have this? Do you think I have that?" I remember there was a Brady Bunch show where they bought a book that had medical diagnoses, and I don't remember the kid's name, Bobby Brady or whatever, had found like 3 or 4 different diseases that he had. And it's similar to that, but there's just so much information on the internet now. You can match symptoms. So there is a reason to go to a doctor, and there's a reason they go to medical school. But that's hard too, finding a good doctor. And you might have to go through a couple before you find one you're really comfortable with, and you need to do that because you're going to see them a lot. They're going to be the partner in your care. They're going to be calling the shots, and you're going to need a lot of medical care. So make sure you find someone that you're comfortable with. It's okay if it's not a good fit to move on. Doctors are people too, so there will be somebody that's right for you to help with your care. That doesn't make you a bad patient or a bad person, and it doesn't necessarily make the doctor a bad person if they don't want to partake in your care. It just means it's not a good fit. One of the other things I wanted to talk about today was depression. There is a period when you realize you're not going to get back to who you used to be. And for myself, I'm a type A personality. I like control. This disease has stripped me of my control. I can't control what I'm going to do from a day-to-day, hour-to-hour basis, let alone looking forward and micromanaging my house and my family like I used to do. And you really have to figure out who you are now. What this disease can't take from you. It can't take my sense of humor. It can't take my relationships. Can't take my intelligence. Doesn't affect my brain unless I'm really, really weak and I start getting what they call a little brain fog, but my intellect is still there. And then find how it has changed you. And there are some good things that have come out of this. I'm a little bit more empathetic toward people going through their own stuff. I've met some wonderful people that I wouldn't have known had it not been for this disease. So try and hold on to the positives, but realize and accept that there are going to be some really dark, down, depressing times where you really have to look at the disease and how it's going to affect you, and that's okay. And if you need to reach out and get counseling, do that. Make sure you find somebody that specializes in people going through chronic disease, because this is not necessarily a bear that you want to fight on your own. I was able to come through it, but this winter was not pretty. I'm not a crying person, and I shed a lot of tears, and I had a lot of pity parties, and looking back, I think it may have been better if I had reached out for some outside help. But things are better now. Moving forward, I don't know. I don't know what the roller coaster will bring, but I think that's enough for today. I hope you're all having good, healthy, strong days.